Hi, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with an experiment week 2 update. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, so just a little quick recap. This is a hypothetical buy and hold for 1 quarter with a maximum drawdown of 10%. I picked these stocks to because they were exhibiting relative strength, the way I look at relative strength, and I'm going to be comparing it to a buy and hold versus the 3 major indices here, and I'm going to see if, first off, if 10% is the proper drawdown to set the stops at. Second off, if these were the correct stocks through my top-down method as far as strength goes, and third, I'm going to see if extending my time frame also can improve outcomes. So when we get started here, let's go ahead and go over some tickers, and we will take a look at everything. So let's go over the markets very briefly. This was the SPX, and as you can see, it was a down week, and is showing some weakness. Also, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I do a state of the market video each and every week. It's on my YouTube channel. Check it out if you're interested. So that's SPX showing weakness. QQQ showing a false breakout and potentially confirming. We'll find out next week. And a lot of distribution here. IWM, the weakest of the bunch. Again, lots of distribution on the tape. So one nice thing about this, when I started this, is that we're going into a weak tape. So to find true market leaders, right, in a weak tape, that's when they show their hand, right? That's when we find out who the true market leaders really are. So, I may find from this over the next 3, 4, 5, 12 weeks, we may find out really who is strong and who is not. And by looking at end of week stats, I think that they're going to show their hand. By the way, before I move on, so in week 2, 40% were still green, which means that they were above the buy price. 50%, or 10 out of the 20, by the way, 8 out of 20 were green. 10 out of 20 were yellow. So 50% were yellow, which means they were below the buy price, but above the stop. And 2 out of 10 would have stopped out hypothetically, and the same to IPHI and EVBG. Okay, so let's look at some charts real fast, and we won't make this video too long. We're gonna go through these quick just so we can have a feel of what's going on. First one on my list is Etsy, and this one looks very constructive. Nice consolidation here. Next up is Datadog. Still trending higher. Pullbacks have been really not, non-existent, making higher highs and higher lows. That looks pretty good. Dynatrend. I love this volume that came in here and the pullback, which it is below my buy point, but these pullbacks have been pretty shallow. So we'll see if this remains, over here, and we can claim this breakout or not. MDLA, Medallia, kind of in a pretty good downtrend. I liked it when it was better when it was above the average volume weighted average price from the IPO. But we'll see what happens with this one. Not looking that pretty, and we are down on that one, but still above my stop. Here's Ring Central, again, just consolidating sideways for now. The Descartes, I do like this one, and it is consolidating, but some very big distribution volume has started to creep in here, and so we need to just watch that one. That one may reverse on us. We'll see. We are green on that one currently, though. IPHI or INFI, or or IPHI. This one is IPHI. It already would have stopped out. I would have bought basically on the peak, and this would have stopped out on me, and still would have. And it still looks like it's trending down for now. Solar Edge. Yeah, could be a false breakout. May have may come back down. We are green on this one. TWLO. I mean, TWLO, what a run, right? I mean, what a run from the lows. And now it's kind of moving sideways. So it's not doing anything wrong at this point. This looks like it may want higher. So I like that TWLO. Alteryx, you know, double bottom looking pattern. It's still having issues right over here. I drew these lines in a long time ago. We'll see if it wants to kind of, you know, do one of those, right? Something like that. That would look pretty good. We'll see. It is, but it's still in play. Alteryx, the trade dex, looking fine. That one's nice and green. Atlassian, kind of a rounding top right here. I mean, we may see a retest on this level right here. Yeah, I mean, it's below my buy point. This one may stop out. We'll see. HubSpot broke out of this area. Again, this kind of double bottom looking pattern. Right now, it's just a retest. We'll see if that holds up. CrowdStrike, if I could dial it right. CrowdStrike, still below the all-time highs, but it is kind of consolidating right in this range. So I like that one a lot. Here's Everbridge. Everbridge is the other one that has stopped out, and you can see it just has gone down pretty relentlessly since the May 14th or 13th high. AVLR. This one broke out and looks pretty good. It looks like it wants higher. Ping Identity. Again, above the breakout area. This may just be a normal retest. We'll see what next week brings, but this one is also green. Yeah, kind of peaked. It's coming back, and but it's coming back on some lower volume. So we will see where this stops and if I stop out or not. But this may be a level of interest here. You know, 166-ish. We'll see how next week brings us. Square broke out, right? Big level, broke out of this level. Maybe a little bit of a retest coming back. We'll see. And Coupa, the last one. Coupa up, moving sideways. So that is all the positions. Some look great, some don't. There's some weakness in the market right now. So we're looking for true market leaders right out of this. And also to see, you know what, maybe, you know, how can I sidestep some volatility in the process, right? We'll see if these come back, right? If this one comes back and this one comes back, that would give us a lot of information. If we see more green going forward, that gives us a lot more information. And vice versa, vice versa. If we see more red going forward, we'll look at that max drawdown and see if that would have saved us a lot of aggravation and stress. And that's always the goal, right? To decrease our stress and maximize profits. I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm looking forward to see what next week brings. If you like this kind of stuff and some of my other videos, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate that. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at AlphaCharge365. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you next weekend.